We've got some sad news. Valve are raising the prices of the Steam Deck. Man, they were the chosen ones. We've also got AI finally catching up with companies, costing more money than employees. And we've also got Microsoft delaying Fable. So that's some of the stories in this week's gaming and tech news. So let's get into it. But first, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And you can always unsubscribe if you hate me. So let's get into it. Okay, the first story I want to go over is the unfortunate news of Valve raising the prices of its Steam Deck, with the 512GB OLED model costing $789, which it was $549, and the 1TB model is $949 and was $649. And apparently they're still selling out, so yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter about the price increase, but everyone thought like Valve were going to be the company that's just for the consumers, and obviously Valve are not always on the consumer side and they do some dodgy stuff, but they always put on like a different pedestal, and if they had to do it, it just shows how bad the market is for hardware. People are saying it's greedy. I saw comments of Tim Sweeney saying this is for the yachts, the super yachts, which is fair enough to make those comments, but when you're laying people off, can you really talk? RAM is expensive, SSD is expensive, man. I've just been wanting to get a bigger SSD for my PC and it's just so expensive. So if they didn't have to do this, they probably wouldn't. What can really be done? This is all because of their data centers, AI. Valve didn't choose for that stuff to happen. The consumer's always gonna just see the price go up and like greedy company. Then again, we don't know like how much they actually have to increase it by. But also, this is not looking good for the Steam machine. If this is what they have to do for the Steam Deck, man. And I've heard that, I saw that like the prices now for the Steam Deck, the Steam machine's more than that. So I don't think it's staying under 1,000, which is sad times for gaming. Like gaming is just getting priced out of it, which just sucks. It's always been a hobby of mine. If you're already in the gaming ecosystem, you're probably set. We're getting banger after banger. Just been playing James Bond, and what a game. But to get into it, getting your kids into it, is very difficult. And I'd probably say the best option, but value-wise, is probably the Switch 2. And the thing is, it's not going to just suddenly get fixed. OpenAI have had to cancel some RAM deals, but that doesn't really go instantly back to the consumers. And this is just something that it's going to take a bit of time. But yeah, it does really suck. But what can we do about it? Like, most hardware operates on a loss for like consoles. We can't say it's way too expensive, like complaints about Xbox games, and then they would decrease the price of Outer Worlds 2. But if we say, oh, Microsoft, lower the Xbox prices, that they can't really listen to that. But Microsoft's probably not the best company to use, just because they are heavily invested in AI. But hey, let's just see what happens next. And also, going on the AI topic, Amazon had an internal AI leaderboard for its Cairo employees, because like it was to see which employee can use the most tokens, and how that each employee was using their own agentic AI model across the platform. And if you don't know what token is, it's like a small chunk of data where you like generating text or images. And they had a leaderboard who's doing the most of AI. And they had to stop it because the company was burning through too many tokens. You're promoting this and then you're like, actually, this is costing us way too much money and we're not really seeing a return. We're going to have to go back. But like, I just think this is so stupid, man. Companies are promoting AI and then like, actually, I don't want you to use it too much. So the future of employment is going to be how efficient you can be with AI. I honestly, like, someone who's in the software engineering industry, I could see the future of interviews being, prompt this AI the best of your ability in the most efficient way possible, using the least tokens, but still getting a good output. And that'll probably be what happens. And I also saw like this mystery company accidentally blew 500 million on Claude AI in a single month because they failed to put a usage limit. That's just so jokes, man. I'm probably not for the company because they've just spent so much money. But you're promoting the use of these tools, and then you don't have the correct limits in place. And it's probably just because the companies are like, well, everyone's using this AI tool, let's use it. Oh, we've spent 500 mil. How did that happen? There's also rumors that Uber spent like their whole budget on AI in like the first quarter of the year. So it's just, yeah, AI isn't so cheap after all, when it's probably costing more than actually using employees. But yeah, I just saw these articles and wanted to talk about it. So yeah, next. Okay, it's time for the quickfire. I saw that Rayman's Origins Remastered got leaked and I'm like, yes. I'm also playing Origins on my DS at the moment, and I'm like, I love the Rayman series. I wish they could have done more with it. Honestly, an enhanced edition could be really good. There's also a Rayman Legends remake leaks going to be shown in the PlayStation State of Play, which is June 2nd, so we all know by the time this video's up. But Rayman Legends Definitive Edition could be really fun, and honestly, that's something I would love to play. I'm a big fan of the Rayman games. And apparently it could be released on October 1st. So we just have to see how that goes. That's an instant cop for me though. Yeah, but the Xbox CEO responds to criticism over multiple platform mentions. So do you know when they show like an Xbox game trailer and they have the logos of other platforms like the Switch or PlayStation? Asher Sharma says, seeing the feedback on the logos, it was a miss and I own it. We're talking about how we adjust for future Xbox shows. And I feel like it's just because I saw in this X post is that the person has a fair point. They want Xbox to focus on their own games, not promoting other platforms. But then again, like I might just be a minority, but I like seeing what platform the games are going to be on. I know you could just wait for it to be released afterwards, but as someone who's on PC, I like seeing that. But I guess I'm not really like a part of a console war anymore. I don't even know if that's still a thing. But I get what they mean, that this is an Xbox game showcase, so we should be focusing on Xbox, not other companies. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. But also on Microsoft, they're delaying Fable. Apparently rumors is that it's just to avoid GTA 6, which I think any game wants to do that, even Call of Duty. The game was set to launch in autumn 2026, but it says it'll come February 2027. But this game does look really good, and I'm really excited to play this game. More on this game, and I think they'll be shown at the Xbox Game Showcase. Man, June is so stacked for gaming news. There's not many games coming out, but I think we're gonna get a lot. It's giving me like E3 vibes. We've got a Sony State of Play, we've got Xbox Game Showcase, we've got Summit Games Fest, and there is rumours we'll probably get a Switch Direct, so it's going to be so stacked, and I'm here for it. Stop Killing Games movement gains momentum as its bill passes California State Assembly vote, but there's still a long way to go. It's good to see this movement still getting traction, and this is such a good movement, and I'm all behind this, keeping video games alive. We just have to see how this goes, but this is probably still going to take quite a while to put anything in place. Okay, so the California attorney said he will sue DNA testing firm Chrome Holding, alleging its predecessor 23andMe failed to protect sensitive customer data. And honestly, I was always one for getting DNA tests. I would love to get one and just get all information. I love like looking at my data, but it's just like this information get leaked and really affect you for like health insurance. Like you don't think those companies want that information, and they could secretly upcharge you and you would have no idea why, but they have information about you that you didn't know they had access to. So yeah, this is just very sensitive information, and it's probably information that you don't want getting leaked. So we just have to see how that develops. TikToker owner ByteDance is reportedly developing its own custom AI CPUs to ease dependence from China on the US chip makers. DDPR is aiming to release 3 Witcher games within a 6-year period, but don't expect any upcoming expansions for the trilogy. And there's also the expansion for Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, with the expansion called Songs of the Past, which is based around Geralt. And it's probably going to be linking the Witcher 3 to the Witcher 4, how we get to the start of the Witcher 4. It's man, this game's like over 10 years old and it's still getting expansions. Okay, I spoke about this in the video in the past, but FlutHub moves to ban nearly all apps and submissions made with generative AI. I did think that companies would do like 2 sides, either you're all against AI or you're all for AI. So FlutHub has gone all against AI and just banning all apps that have been made of generative AI. Okay, Microsoft wants GPU mining malware is being spread to users through SEO poisoning and AI chatbots. AI chatbots generated software recommendations to lure users into downloading GPU mining malware, disguised as popular PC utilities. Targets are usually users with high performance graphics cards, so gamers especially. So yeah, it's not good. Some nautical 2's bonus deal has been reached and Krafton will pay the $250 million. Yeah, that's good that they're actually going to be getting their money with that whole scandal. Warzone is leaving Xbox One and PS4 later this year. Also, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 coming this October, which won't be on Xbox One or PS4, but will be on Twitch too, so I'm very interested to see how that plays. YouTube will now let you ask AI to make custom user video feed, so I'm guessing you could just say, show me all football videos of Man United this season, and then it just shows you that custom video feed. So they're trying to get you even more addicted, but this could actually be a decent feature, I guess. But also YouTube is saying AI generated content will be labelled more prominently with the use of AI, so users will know if their content has been generated by AI. So you know if you're in the AI slop rabbit hole. Okay, this is something that I just think is too stupid, but a Google employee allegedly used insider information to win $1.2 million on Plotly Market. I'm not even surprised if this ends up being true, because these prediction markets, you can predict on anything, so it's all based on insider information. So I'm just okay, I don't even know how. I don't even know, man. It's just so cool. But Facebook has launched a Plus subscription that gives you extra features. So with the ability to spotlight a story once per week, extend the availability of your story for an additional 24 hours, and preview someone else's story without showing up as a viewer. Very suspicious. Yeah, will any of you guys get that? To be honest, I don't even use much social media anymore. A veteran programmer finishes retro game sequel and publishes it after 37 years, called Head Over Heels, which is just insane to publish a game, and especially after 37 years, that's just really cool to see. It's now available for the Atari and Commodore, which is just insane. The final news is just a bit of good news. DuckDuckGo, whose AI-free search, has seen 28% more visits in this week. Probably following Google's presentation of the AI modes. I guess people just don't want that AI mode. And honestly, if you don't want that AI overview or don't want AI search results, I'd recommend DuckDuckGo, and there's definitely other AI-free web browsers. I've been checking out one called Zen. That's this week's gaming and tech news, and I'll see you in the next one.
Latest gaming and tech news every week, keeping nerds up to date. Yeah, you know the rest.